Fellas, it's season 4 of Marvel Rivals. It's still a little bit early, so we're still catching up on a lot of things, especially with Angela. But today, we are looking at one of the best Thor players currently in Marvel Rivals. That is PKA Podcast. And they do got a little bit of time on Loki. They do got a little bit of time on Emma. But they got a lot of time on Thor. They got almost 150 hours on Thor. Now, I've been learning a lot of Thor. I think I'm actually a little decent at Thor. But there is just a little bit more that I can learn, and hopefully that you can as well. And so today we're looking at the Hellfire Gala Araco Convoy with PKA Podcast, who goes 24-1-1. Most KOs, most damage blocked, which is crazy as a Thor, and they only played Thor. They also get a 3-piece. They have 17 final hits, 21,000 damage. 26k blocked and 21% accuracy. That is extraordinarily low, but I think that's also just from with Thor, you kind of just melee attack anyways as you go around, which will lower the accuracy just because sometimes you do get random picks that way. Whether Spider-Man swings through, or hell, I've gotten Black Panther through that before. I think it's only those two that I've really encountered. But you do randomly get picks, and that's what matters. And they have a Black Panther, so maybe that's the case. It is kind of weird, though, that he has 17 picks. His other tank has 11. And his DPS, 5-4. 13-5 Hella, 10-8 fucking DPS. I know that people love to say it's the supports that are boosted. Brother, take a look at your DPS sometimes. 9-9 on the other team. 17-5, that ain't bad. But 7-6, what are we doing with that? Now, they were healing a little bit, but still, come on. Now, I have seen a little bit of the team up with Thor and Angela. Apparently, you can spear people with it, but I haven't found too much use case. I am interested to see how they do start off. That was awful. Okay. So, the blue team, the other team, bans Hulk and Magic. Not bad. And their team, the red team, bans Phoenix and Bucky. Banning Bucky, okay. So the other team has a Captain America, Chris Evans. They got a Magneto, Human Torch, Ultron, Luna, and the Shark. Triple support, still very strong. Actually, I think it's the strongest it's ever been. And the red team has Thor, Angela, Human Torch, Hela, Cloak and Dagger, and Inviswoman. Wow, I was stuck on that. I'm interested to see their positioning, mostly. Because I do think that Thor is incredibly hard to play as a solo tank. Although you can. So it's like literally the front line that they're playing. And look at that pushback. They're only down one tank. I do like that, what they're doing with the pushing out with using his hammer. And then how fast they switch between the Thor force and just like constant damage. He already has his ult. It's less than a minute in. He is the only one with his ult. No picks, naturally. Shout out to Thor. But it is good for creating space. And I do think that Ultron is really good for dealing with Thor. Yeah, Ultron is good for dealing with Thor a little bit. Because his ultimate gets rid of his overshield. So they had a good push, and then they lost it. I understand. Oh, there's a timer on it. Oh, you can't see it because of my camera. Womp womp. But there is a cooldown on his team up ability, the C in the bottom right. So he was able to throw it, deal some damage, go back, and let the enemy team group up on it. Okay, I was wondering where the shark was. Interesting that the shark didn't jump off with him. So they're using the C ability more as like a random poke. That's also something that's very, very good with Thor. Besides like the crowd control and like moving people around, is actually no, specifically that he's able to push the enemy team off the objective, which is really good for Captain America. Oh, and look at that team up with the Angela. The Angela steals the Magneto, brings him as far as she can, and then Thor pushes him back even further. That would feel so frustrating. I don't think I've seen a team up like that. Or like those two together as the team up. Very good too. So if you don't know, when he pops his E ability, that creates a big circle where if someone goes in it, they take a little bit of damage. But if they go out of it as well, a little bit more damage, and he gets Thor Force, and if they're flyers, causes the flyers to drop, as what's happening here with the torch. And then his ultimate, because the enemy's on the ground, easy pickings on the torch. Man, this enemy team is getting raw dogged. Even with only two supports. But I do like how their team comp is, because they have the Angela and Thor together, which is good. And then they have the Hela, where, now granted, it's not going to be shown much. But if Thor was to be going down a lot and Hela was getting picks, that Hela would be bringing back the Thor a lot. And I like his hammer usage to get away. The hammer swing to get away, the hammer swing to steal enemies. Super, super good. And then Thor Force's general pushback is good too. Oh, just because I was thinking about it, I think this is why his accuracy was so low. Not right there, right here. Just ton of swinging. I'm not sure why he's doing it there. But in general, I do understand why he does swing the hammer a lot. It's kind of crazy that even the flyers are scared of Thor. Like, not in a sense of, oh, let me back up a couple feet to get away, but in a sense of, let me like get as far away from me as it can. God, they are pushed so far back. That's just free real estate that they're giving up. So they got what? The Ultron and Torch. It's kind of crazy that they're running both of them into Hela and Angela. But I do think that the Ultron and Torch is also a really, really, really good combo. That's kind of nuts. I get what he was going for, but that's just so unlucky that it happened that way. Oh, the Ultron must have dashed away. But he does get the pick. It's just unfortunate that nothing from the ult. God, Thor is so strong. I know that technically they are a tank, but he's just so strong. That Jeff panicked. I don't know where the Jeff is going, but that Jeff panicked. So that is the enemy's all right. Like, I'm not tweaking. Yeah, Invis Pop-Tart's there. Oh, okay, Cloak and Dagger's ult was done. Gotcha. It's like, how's the enemy team not attacking and breaking the Thor? That right there is also another thing that's super, super good with Thor. There's a Magneto on the cart, he pushes them off, allowing the cart to move. And in this case, it's going to be what wins the game. Super undervalued with Thor. And now they are defending, which is something I'm also very interested to see. Because when you're attacking, it's just push enemy off point and then do as much aggro as you can. But it is very different when you are actually defending. It's not that he's playing more passively, but it is a lot less aggro. Yo, what? Threw his spike up there so he could get back up and flanked. That's really incredible for a Thor. Now you do need a team up for it, but still, that's really, really, really cool. What do they have? Oh, okay. I thought the Star-Lord was an Iron Man. Did he push him through? Can you push people through the portal if you have a grapple on them? What an interesting combo. God, Thor is so strong. I do wonder if he is saving his ult for this. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. I missed him pulling him out. Now I do love me a good Jeff, but that Jeff is kind of annoying. Wow, I'm actually surprised he made that up there. And he beat the Punisher? What is the Punisher doing? Just trying to mow him down, but he's at like full health. I know that they're DPS. I'm just kind of surprised the hell is trying to push him like that. Even that Captain America is not doing anything. Yeah, that was not a great spot for the rocket ult. How do you let that go as the Punisher? How do you chase the Thor down the hallway as the Punisher with your ult? He is like a breath away from dying. And you just give up? Like, I understand sticking with your team, but you're like a foot away. Disgusting. Disgusting. Missed the Punisher. Alt. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's really, really rough. And then that's for staggering, which definitely really good. Again, same type of deal. I'd hate to be that Magneto. Didn't jump to the spike, which was interesting. And turns to fight with his team over trying to hold the rest of the enemies. Wow, okay. Oh man, that Black Panther barely lived. God, everything was shaking right there. Sorry, I just need to see that one more time. Everything was shaking on that screen right there. Could you imagine catching a stray because your Black Panther gave you up? Gosh darn. Now that's a Thor you want on your team. Very good healing. He did go back a lot, which is very interesting to see. And of course he's MVP, because how do you not earn it from that? Oh my god. What was this Jeff? I need to go back. Exit the replay. If that Jeff was Jeff the whole time, no shot, right? Oh, he was the torch. Okay. You take your best DPS and put him onto Jeff. Now, in this case, may not be the worst thing as Jeff with the healer. This is a team full of victims. When you have a team full of professional victims, this is a very high elo, so they are professional victims. Jeff is one of the best supports that you can play. He can heal a bunch of people at once. It's honestly not bad healing. His ult, if you get eaten by it and he's on your team, you get bonus healing. You dodge it, you get a healing pool. Very nice. I think a lot of people aren't used to that healing pool, and we did see it in the game. No idea why this person swapped off of Jeff. These two right here, no idea what they're doing. This guy, who was Mag for a great deal of it and then went to BP, which is an interesting choice. Not bad. This Hela, I've been playing a lot of Ultron. You can get good picks with Ultron. Yeah, look at that damage output. 15,000 damage. Some of the highest in the game. Yes, you are DPS. You're Ultron and Hela. Anyways, I would be tilted as fuck if that was my team. This guy, EOMM agent. But PKA Podcast, brother, look at that. That's a Thor. That's a pretty damn good Thor. I don't know particularly what I learned from it. A lot of it was just like positioning. I guess positioning is probably what I learned from it. Let me change that. It's interesting to see what they go for, especially as an off tank with an off tank. And I do really like what he did with the spear. I think he had a lot of good plays. That was really, really good. I think Thor is a little bit underappreciated, although he should be getting a little more appreciation because of the team up. But tell me, what do you think of Thor this season? Do you think he'll pick him up? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that like button if you're still watching. Subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next one. YouTube thinks you like this video next. Let me know if you do.